Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel. And today guys, I want to talk about I recently bought a new magazine, quite an expensive magazine. I like my wristwatch magazines.
Hey guys, it's ArchieLuxury from the ArchieLuxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel, and ArchieLuxury corporate. Guys, keep watching. I need the viewers. I need the subs, I need it. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. Tell your friends, whether you like them or hate them. Just tell them anyhow. ArchieLuxury on YouTube.
I love my wristwatch magazines, and I recently bought myself. I've been humming and hawing for a while. Should I get the HODINKEE magazine? And I thought, it's too expensive. And I kind of thought about it, and I thought, you know what? I think I'll get it. I think I will get it just for the sake of it. You know, I kind of, you know, I am in the watch industry. I've wanted to get it for a while, and I thought, you know what? Let's just pull the trigger. So I actually bought two magazines. I got volume 1, and I also got volume 6, which has just come out. And I gotta tell you, these magazines here, they aren't cheap. Okay, HODINKEE is so if you get a subscription, they're $32 a copy. Which, what do I think? It's dear. That's $32 US. In Australia, currency's weak. So I thought, you know what? I am actually going to treat myself and buy 2 copies of it. And so the time it came to me here was over $100 for two magazines. Admittedly, they sent it by DHL Express Courier. So they turned up. I only paid for it last week, and it turned up yesterday. And I got to be honest with you, what do I think of the HODINKEE magazine? It's expensive. Yes, it is. It is expensive. But I got to be honest with you, I think it's worth it. And I buy a lot of watch magazines. You know, when I was traveling to Singapore, I used to buy Rake and Revolution. I buy a lot of GQ magazine. I buy Rake, Fashion magazine. I buy anything with watch related content, I will buy. And the HODINKEE magazine, I gotta be honest with you, I was a bit skeptical. I was thinking, you know, this is just HODINKEE cashing in, you know. And now that I've got some issues, I bought 2 issues. I got to tell you, I think it's worth every dollar. It's worth every cent. Yeah, it is. I know HODINKEE's not plugging me. I don't get an Amazon link or any kickback from HODINKEE. I get nothing from HODINKEE. So if Ben's watching this, Ben, send me a freebie. I think it's really worth it. Yes, it's expensive, but what I really love about it is there's a little bit of advertising. Well, they'd have to have advertising to pay for it. What I really like is the way it's laid out, and the photography is just superb. So often in magazines, there's so much, you know, it's overcrowded, and it's just, you can't really enjoy your watches. But when you got photos like this in it, look at that. Wow, look, a Breguet Type 20, a vintage GMT Pepsi. It just makes you realize, hey man, this is cool. And they got a lot of cool topics too. Why I collect. So this is volume 1. I love that column, Why I Collect. It talks to some collectors about why they collect watches. Then each magazine goes in. The volume 1 had a great section, great thing on Vacheron, and what they did was they highlight some of the most beautiful Vacherons, which I love the brand. They've also got reference points. This is where they they look at a series. Well, Volume 1 had reference points on the Rolex Sea Dweller. The Sea Dweller. I mean, if you're a Sea Dweller collector, you've got to have this magazine. So it was beautifully done. I mean, so much white space and just beautifully done. In the commercial world, you wouldn't be allowed to do that. You'd have to have an ad for a balloon or some crap. You couldn't have it so clean. So I got to be honest with you. I'm really impressed. I mean, this is. Look at that. That's how one model. Then they turn the page. You've got next model. It's done beautifully, absolutely beautifully. I've got to say, just beautifully done. Also, I find a lot of watch people are also car people. I'm a huge car person. Yes, I drive a Honda Civic. I can't afford the car I want, but Ben Clymer had a great article in Volume 1 on early 911 Porsches, which I actually love. I love 356s and I love early 911s. And he talks about that. He's an enthusiast, and he hasn't, like, with the photography is great. It's got enough white space just to let you have some, you know, it hasn't got ads on every bloody page. You know, it's very tastefully done. Some really cool articles there. I think it's very tasteful. They've got some really cool stuff. They've got 100 years of the tank Cartier, which I love the Cartier tank. It's gorgeous. Got all the classic. It's got architecture sort of articles here. Got some absolutely. You can see this magazine's got it talks about the Paul Newman Daytona. I mean, very in-depth story on the Paul Newman. So in many ways, this magazine, it's more of a book than a magazine. You know what I mean? When you say magazine, you think it's like a disposable thing. Yes, it's expensive as a magazine, but this is more. I think you could have a hardcover copy of this and it'd be the HODINKEE book, you know. I think it's great. I really I only got it I only got these yesterday. So that was Volume 1. I've got Volume 6. So they've had them for a while there. Very interesting. I think the quality stayed the same. Like normally Volume 1 would have a lot of enthusiasm, but I think it's been quite consistent. Very cool stories here. Very interesting magazines. Would I buy more? Look, money's a bit tight. They're very expensive. They're expensive, $30-something each. Well, because I didn't buy them as a subscriber, they were 35. I think they were 35. So, you know, 35 US, but that is sent to you by courier. You know, that is sent by courier. Look, I think it's probably, yeah, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Would I subscribe? I would, yeah, I would like to. It's just a bit expensive. Money's a bit tight for me at the moment. I can't just buy everything I want. But I love it. Would I give these away? No. I would keep these on my bookshelf. Yes, and I'm a hoarder. So, you know, I think they are very nice additions to my watch library, my wristwatch library. So, would I sell them? No, they're mine. No, I like them. I think they're very cool. So there you go. That's a review on the HODINKEE magazine. I think it's worth it. I think it's especially, you've got to be an enthusiast. if you're just a Rolex fanboy, maybe it wouldn't appeal. This is for someone who loves watches. See, I am a heavily a Patek Philippe, and I'm wearing the Reverso today. But, you know, I'm a watch lover. So I love reading about vintage Sea Dwellers, vintage Submariner, any of those Rolexes, Vacherons. I love reading. I've owned models from each of these brands, and I particularly like the classic car angle as well, because I think watch people tend to be connoisseurs of quality and style. So I think it's well worth the money. I'm happy I got it. I'm actually really surprised. I thought it wouldn't be as good as it is. It's bigger. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy the magazine. I do. It's kind of like Octane magazine, which is, you know, that's the British car enthusiasts for rich people magazine. It's kind of, I like Hodinkee. It's got its own New York style. It's very different to Patek magazine, which is international flavor. See, Patek magazine is for people who like Pateks, not necessarily watch experts. Whereas Hodinkee is for watch experts. So I'm very happy with the Hodinkee magazine. Yeah. They don't give me a cent. So Ben, if you're watching this video, maybe some freebies would be very cool about now. Okay, guys, that's it. Hodinkee magazine. Tell me what you think. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Well, to my channel. I don't care what you do with Hodinkee magazine. But there you go, guys. I will see you in the next one.
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
Stupidity. Okie dokie. So there we go, guys. That's the answer, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments, positive or negative. Now, guys, I can't survive on the Google ads. I cannot survive on the Google ads. I need paid reviews to keep me on the tubes. Guys, I'm running out of paid reviews. Now would be very handy to get a paid review done. I'm Paul Pluta. Tell me what you guys think of that.
Sorry about the wait. What can I get for you?
No worries. Could I please have a 5-piece of hot and spicy chicken?
Yep.
A large chips and 1 zinger burger.
Is that all?
Yes, thank you.
Alright, just drive on through to the last window.
Thank you.
Hi guys, I'm ArchieLuxury. I'm the method actor who plays Paul Pluta, Satan DeVille. I play a number of characters on the ArchieLuxury and the ArchieLuxury Corporate and the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss. I don't know if you've noticed in the last couple of weeks there, but there's been a steady decline in my weight. And I got to tell you, the ArchieLuxury weight loss program, I've rebooted that thing there more than a bad server with Windows NT on it. Guys, I want to talk to you about weight loss, and I want to be completely honest and serious with you. I've got a new technology, and it's gonna help you lose the pounds. ArchieLuxury, this is the new secret information, Tapeworm 2000. That's correct, Tapeworm 2000. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, new sponsor on the channel, APPSTANTIATE. Help get the most of your engineering and DevOps with APPSTANTIATE. APPSTANTIATE provides on-demand DevOps infrastructure, test automation, and continuous integration as a service with a focus on mentoring and hiring assistants to help engineering teams scale. They are experts in Google Cloud, Amazon Web Services, and the latest open source utilities to help your company save time and money. Cost reduction in your hosting bills alone will pay for itself. In addition, the team is 100% onshore, New York City-based senior engineers. APPSTANTIATE will help you get most productivity out of your current stack and/or employee headcount. Email hello@appstantiate.com. Please email now hello@appstantiate.com for more information. ArchieLuxury, proudly supporting fantastic businesses. And don't forget, guys, make sure you subscribe to the ArchieLuxury corporate live streaming channel to be updated on all the live shows I do. Live shows!